In 2023, a prominent U.S. architecture firm made headlines when it laid off nearly half of its 90-person workforce. The stated reason: AI adoption. That same year, a major international design practice publicly reported saving over $300,000 annually in outsourced rendering costs after deploying AI tools. And now, a single question is shaking the entire industry to its core. Is the profession of architect, as we know it, actually disappearing? In this video, we are not going to answer that question with gut feeling or speculation. We are going to answer it with data. Let's be clear-eyed about this first. We need to look honestly at which architectural tasks AI is genuinely capable of replacing. Research from the Oxford Martin School on Automation Risk reveals a stark divide within the architecture profession, task by task. Repetitive drawing revisions carry an automation risk of 78%. Basic quantity takeoffs reach 82%. Early-stage massing studies come in at 65%. And tools like Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, and Autodesk Forma are already making significant inroads into all of these areas. Right now, as you watch this, AI is completing in 8 minutes what once took a skilled drafter 8 hours in rendering. This is a genuine and measurable threat, and we have to be honest about that. But here's where the story takes a dramatic turn. According to the World Economic Forum's 2023 Future of Jobs report, architecture and design roles are actually classified among the professions expected to see net employment growth over the next 5 years. How is that possible? Two mechanisms stand out clearly from the data. First, as AI drives down production costs, the overall demand for architectural services has expanded. Projects that were previously uneconomical are now viable, opening entirely new market segments. Second, architects who can work fluidly with AI command significantly higher rates in the market. Data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics indicates that architects proficient in AI tools earn a median salary approximately 31% higher than their peers who are not. The conclusion is striking. AI is not eliminating the architect. It is eliminating the architect who doesn't know AI. So what should you actually start learning right now? Evaluated against 2 criteria: barrier to entry and return on investment. Here are 4 essential tool categories every practicing architect and designer should know. First, Midjourney and Adobe Firefly. These allow you to generate initial concept imagery and client-ready mood boards up to 10 times faster than traditional manual workflows. Second, Autodesk Forma. It supports site analysis, solar access simulation, and energy modeling, providing AI-assisted intelligence from the very earliest planning stages of a project. Third, SpaceMaker AI. This tool automatically generates hundreds of floor area ratio and layout optimization options simultaneously, and leading real estate developers globally have already begun integrating it into their feasibility workflows. Fourth, ChatGPT and Claude. Apply these to specification drafting, building code compliance summaries, and estimate documentation, and you can realistically cut your administrative time in half. Now we arrive at the most important question of all. What are the tasks that AI fundamentally cannot take over from a trained and licensed architect? I would group these into 3 categories. First, reading the hidden desires beneath what a client actually says. When a homeowner says they want a brighter living room, only a human architect can discern whether that reflects a feeling of isolation, a longing for family connection, or simply a practical daylighting problem. That interpretive leap is entirely human. Second, integrating regulatory requirements with physical, site-specific context. Building codes vary significantly by jurisdiction and region, and every real construction site deviates from the drawings in unexpected ways. AI has learned from averages, but every real project is, in some way, an exception. Third, ethical and legal accountability. The licensed professional who stamps the drawings and bears legal responsibility for structural integrity and occupant safety is still a human being. AI cannot hold a professional license, and it cannot be held liable. What does this AI shift mean for the structure of the global architecture market? According to industry surveys conducted worldwide, the vast majority of architectural practices, approximately 75 to 80%, operate as small studios with fewer than 10 staff members. This structural reality matters enormously when thinking about AI strategy. The smaller the practice, the greater the potential impact of thoughtful AI adoption. When a 1 or 2 person studio can delegate rendering, quantity takeoffs, and document preparation to AI tools, the number of projects a single architect can manage simultaneously can realistically double or even triple. One documented case study from an independent solo practitioner who systematically adopted AI tools showed annual revenue growing by 2.4 times within just 18 months of implementation. The strategic implication is clear. Large firms and small studios need fundamentally different AI adoption strategies. For independent practitioners and boutique studios, AI is not a competitive threat. It is the single most powerful leverage tool now available to them. Let us bring this all together. The data speaks clearly and consistently. The profession of architect is not disappearing, but the architect who ignores AI will be. AI feeds on repetition, architects feed on context. When these two capabilities are deliberately combined, that is precisely where genuine and lasting competitive advantage is built. In today's industry, the most endangered professional is not the one who fears AI. It is the one who dismisses it entirely. Industry analysts project that within 5 years, human-AI collaboration will be the standard operating model across the global architecture and design profession. The transition is already underway. The question is not whether it will happen. The question is whether you will lead it, adapt to it, or be left behind by it. We want to hear from you in the comments. Are you building the skills to become an architect who uses AI as a tool, or are you at risk of becoming a tool for AI? In our next video, we will break down the real costs and measurable return on investment of AI adoption across different types of design practices.